London is back in the limelight for BTS fans from around the world. On the second day of the concert in the city, two members who always manage to steal attention, namely Jungkook and Park Jimin, successfully presented a moment that made thousands of ARMY could not stop talking about it. Their performances on stage were not only stunning in terms of vocals and choreography, but also filled with warm interactions that made the concert atmosphere even more special. From the moment the stage lights began to light up, the cheers of the audience instantly echoed throughout the stadium. ARMY, who had been waiting for hours, was finally able to see the BTS members perform live. However, as is often the case in various BTS concerts, the attention of fans was again drawn to the interaction of Jungkook and Jimin, who are known to have a very close friendship relationship. That night, London Day, too felt different. The energy shown by the two idols is so strong that many fans call it one of the most memorable performances during the 2026 tour series. Every time the camera panned them, the screams of the audience instantly increased several times. One of the most talked about moments occurred when Jimin walked up to Jungkook during the intermission between songs. At first, no one thought that something special would happen, but a few seconds later, the two smiled and laughed together as if enjoying the atmosphere in front of them. The natural expression was immediately captured by the stadium's giant screen and triggered an incredible reaction from the ARMY. Social media was immediately filled with various videos and photos from the moment. Within minutes, footage of Jungkook and Jimin's interaction began circulating on various platforms. Many fans admitted that they repeatedly watched the video because they felt that the moment was very heartwarming. In addition to the eye-catching interactions, the quality of their performances also received tremendous praise. Jungkook again showed his stable vocal ability despite having to perform songs with quite intense choreography. His voice sounded strong and emotional, making the whole stadium sing along. On the other hand, Jimin performed very stunningly with his distinctive vocal character. Every high note he brought managed to make the audience cheer in awe. Not a few fans said that Jimin's performance that night was one of the best throughout the tour. When the two performed side by side in a song, the atmosphere of the stadium turned into such a beautiful sea of purple light. The lightstick ARMY moves to the beat of the music, creating a spectacular sight that is hard to forget. Jungkook and Jimin were seen giving each other small gestures on stage several times, showing the cohesiveness that has been established over the years. Their closeness is not new to BTS fans. Since the debut, Jungkook and Jimin are known to have a close friendship. They are often seen supporting each other on various occasions, both on stage and behind the scenes. That's why every little interaction they show always manages to attract the attention of fans. At the London Day 2 concert, the chemistry was again very clearly visible. Many soldiers felt that the two seemed to enjoy every second of their performance together. The smile that never left their faces was proof that they really enjoyed the moment. When the session of talking with fans began, the atmosphere became even warmer. Jungkook joked with the other members several times, while Jimin responded with a funny expression that made the whole stadium laugh. That simple interaction manages to create a relaxed and happy atmosphere. Not only the spectators in the stadium felt the excitement. Millions of fans who followed the progress of the concert through social media also enlivened various hashtags related to Jungkook and Jimin. His second name even dominated the list of trends in different countries just moments after the concert took place. Many ARMYs shared their opinions regarding favorite moments during the concert. Most were impressed by the way Jungkook and Jimin looked at each other on stage. Although simple, the act is considered to show genuine friendship and has been established for many years. The success of the London Day 2 concert also showed how strong the relationship between BTS and its fans is. Each song performed received an overwhelming response from the audience. Thousands of voices singing together create an emotional atmosphere that gives many people goosebumps. One of the most touching parts happened when the members stood at the end of the stage and looked at the sea of ARMY that filled the stadium. Jungkook was seen several times watching the audience with a big smile, while Jimin looked moved to see such great support from the fans. The moment was a reminder that BTS and ARMY's journey has been going on for years. From a small stage to a huge stadium filled with tens of thousands of people, Their relationship continues to evolve into something very special. For JiKook fans, the London Day 2 concert is certainly one night that will not be easily forgotten. The various interactions that took place throughout the concert became valuable memories that will continue to be talked about for a long time. Many even called the night one of the most iconic moments in BTS's 2026 tour. In various fan forums, discussions about Jungkook and Jimin's performance continued for hours after the concert. High-resolution photos, fancam videos, to the analysis of various small moments instantly appear. This shows how much enthusiasm the ARMY has for the two idols. Not a few also praised the professionalism of Jungkook and Jimin during the performance. Despite having to undergo a busy schedule and a long series of concerts, both are still able to give the best performance for the fans. The energy they showed from the beginning to the end of the concert was absolutely incredible. In addition to the ability to sing and dance, the warm personality of the two is also the reason why they are so loved by fans. Jungkook is known as a humble and caring person, while Jimin always shows a friendly and caring attitude towards those around him. That combination is what makes the two have a very strong attraction. Towards the end of the concert, the mood turned emotional. BTS members expressed their gratitude to the ARMY who had come from various countries to watch their performances. The cheers and long applause from the audience are proof of the great love between BTS and their fans. When the closing song was performed, the whole stadium sang together again. Jungkook and Jimin stood side by side while waving to the audience. The simple moment again made the ARMY scream hysterically and capture it through their cameras. As the stadium lights began to dim and the official concert ended, many fans admitted that it was still difficult to forget the various moments they had just witnessed. London Day 2 is not only about spectacular musical performances, but also about togetherness, friendship, and wonderful memories created on stage. Jungkook and Jimin once again proved why they are one of the most beloved duos in BTS. With stunning performances, warm interactions, and such strong chemistry, the two managed to make the night in London feel even more special. For ARMY in person and those watching from afar, this concert will always be remembered as one of the most memorable nights of BTS's journey. And as many fans on social media have written, London Day may second be over, but the memories of Jungkook and Jimin's sweet moment will continue to live on in ARMY hearts around the world. What made the London Day 2 concert even more memorable was how Jungkook and Jimin managed to build a strong emotional connection with the fans throughout the show. From the beginning to the end of the show, both seemed to enjoy every moment they went through on stage. Not only focus on the appearance, they also several times interact directly with the audience who are in various corners of the stadium. Many ARMY attendees revealed that the energy of the concert that night felt very different than the previous day. Some fans even called the atmosphere of London Day 2 one of the warmest and most emotional in the entire series of the tour. This cannot be separated from how the BTS members, especially Jungkook and Jimin, continue to try to create beautiful memories with fans. One of the moments that became the subject of a long conversation on social media occurred when Jungkook and Jimin stood close together as the song entered the end. The stadium cameras that highlighted the two at the same time made tens of thousands of spectators immediately cheer. The reaction was so violent that the ARMY screams could be heard clearly in various fancam videos that later circulated on the internet. Fans watching from home also felt the same euphoria. Various posts on social media were filled with comments praising the chemistry of the two idols. Many admitted that they couldn't stop smiling after seeing various footage of their interactions throughout the concert.